Yes, no, that hello everyone. I'm on the phone with Richard Liersch, whom we're going to do a show in a few minutes, and we just did a show that ended about 15 minutes ago. Yeah, Richard, I sent you a link earlier. Do you want me to resend it?
Let's see if I can pull that back
Let
up
me see
here.
if I can find it. Yeah, I sent it at 12:43 my time, which would have been, I don't know, I'm going to resend it. So, I don't know what time that would have been for you, but you're in Wisconsin. I always Yeah, okay. And you said you're near the lake, huh?
Yeah, let's see if here if I can.
All right, folks. We're living the dream here. Oh Lord. Okay, let me see.
Meeting. We're gonna get it.
I got to remember how to spell Richard. If I had just learned the alphabet, my life would have been so much easier, you know.
Well, you started off with hieroglyphics when you were
See what I mean? I love it. I love it, Doug. Oh, I left my iced tea in the bathroom. I make my ice not joking. I make my iced tea in the bathroom because I like the taste of the water out of the bathroom faucet better. Oh God. So I'm having my coffee until I remember to go get it.
Most is let's see here. It's asking. Let's see. Let them know you're here. Okay. We might have to start it over again. Apparently, it didn't like
Whatever. It says admit. Should I go ahead and admit you or not?
Hang on. Let's see.
All right. I'm going to go get my iced tea. I'll be back.
Okay.
All right. I'll be back in the next, 12, 15 years,
Okay, I'm gonna grow some more. Okay, just hang on. Okay.
Now here's my iced tea. It was right here in the room. I forgot that I didn't forget it. Oh Lord. All right. Okay.
I'm gonna do this ground up restoration here.
I was hoping to go viral on TikTok, but they're going to ban it here in just another few days.
You think so? I think that's going to.
Well, it really. I think it looks like it's going to go through. I mean, it might not, but it sure is a mess right now. Everybody's upset, and there's like 170 million Americans. 170 million. That's like half the population.
Isn't that something?
And they've got more than a billion all over the world, but people are upset, and people are not buying this notion that it's about the data sharing, because Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter and all those guys do just as much data stuff as everybody else.
Hang on, Mark. I think we're getting there. We're going to be connecting in a second here.
Yeah, I got that. I got the admit button, so I'm going to push that. And I got to remember to put you on gallery view here. All right, we're cooking with salt. Oh, I love this iced tea. It's okay, you hung up the phone apparently. I saw your name. There you are. And you look remarkably like you did 20 minutes ago. I can't believe it.
I don't know how that happened. Hey, I got let's see, I got a short video I was going to show you the old guy that's in our movie here, if I can find that.
All right. Give us some contact information. Last time you actually just gave us your new YouTube channel, but do you give out your phone number, your email? What do you give out to people?
My email is simple, pretty much like my business. It's mylivinglegacy at earthlink.net.
I gotta remember that. Okay.
They've been around a while, and they're very good.
I keep forgetting. That's it. I think I've got some of your videos up that don't have. I'm gonna make an email to myself. Most of the emails I write are to myself, reminding me of something.
I
Okay,
don't know if
so
it's not.
is it Richard
Try it.
at or Richard Liersch at?
That would be if you're doing YouTube, it would be Richard Liersch at Richard Liersch.
No. The link Earthlink. What is that one?
The other one, my website, wait, my
No,
email,
no. The email, the
my
one you just gave me that I already forgot. Earthlink.net. Is it Richard at or Richard Liersch
oh, it
at
would
or
be
what?
no. My email is mylivinglegacy at earthlink.net.
Oh, that's right. Okay. All right. We got to get
Okay.
you a new.
Now I'm going to show you something here.
All
I'm going
right.
to see if you can play this guy.
All right.
There's only 3 seconds worth of video, but I'll tell you how it works out. The old gentleman
Okay.
that I'm using in this video, he's 78 years old. Okay. And
Okay.
he lives about a mile from us, and he and his son race cars at our drag strip. Okay, 78. I
Oh,
get figure 78
okay.
years old.
Okay.
His son is done about 180 miles an hour. They have a dragster, a rear
All
engine
right.
dragster, and then he drives a funny car.
Okay.
So now you can imagine a 78-year-old man going over 160 some miles an hour.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
living the
So,
dream.
but he does repair automobiles on the side. So, at any rate, I used him in my video. I asked him, "Would you like to be in there?" And so, when you see his picture, I don't know if I'm going to get the sound up with this guy or not. This is going to be the fun part.
You're going to put this up on the screen here, huh?
Yeah, I'm just going to turn my phone around.
I don't know if it'll. Go ahead. I don't know if it'll work, but go ahead and try it. I don't know how to do all the wire it in. Well, no, Richard, it's not.
There he is. There you see
All
him.
right. Oh, I see him. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. Is that up on your YouTube channel yet?
Not yet. He's going to be up there. Now, that is when she is going to talk to her car repairman and tell him that she's crushing the car. And so he's introducing himself. How are you doing,
Oh,
Elaine?
yeah. Okay.
So
Nice.
now I'm going to show you a car, if I can, that he bought and just rebuilt.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay.
And the reason I want to show you this is because not everybody has this in their garage. Okay.
I believe it.
Challenge this guy, the strange thing about Wisconsin is when you drive around in Wisconsin, you're going to see people with rare old cars in a garage. I mean, we are just a bunch of old car collectors from the way back.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just our
That's
nature. I
good.
don't know why. So I'm going to show you one of his cars.
Okay.
Just 1 second while I get this.
Yeah.
this
Take your time. Take your
Oh, here's a
time.
story. I have a story for you. I just got.
Okay. Okay.
Here's a man. I'm going to be video recording his life story, and listen to what he has to say.
Oh, I was riding a dirt bike one time. It was about 10, putting it away at night. And the dusk and dawn light was out the way I usually went, put it away. And my father had the dump truck and trailer parked there, and I hit that.
Mm.
And I laid there till they came in from the shop and carried me up, and I recovered from that, broke my teeth out, my leg.
Oh.
Hit a tree on a snowmobile once at about 75.
Oh my God. Hit a tree at 75 miles an hour.
Major ones for me.
Good
But I'm always
Lord.
up, ready to go.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
This
Oh my
guy
God.
he's a character. So I'm doing his life story. Anyhow,
As he lives nearby too, I take
yeah,
it. Or
he
not?
actually Yeah, he's actually builds homes for a living.
I'll
And
be
what you see,
darned.
and what you see in the background is about a mile south of our house. We have a lake, about
Okay.
five acre lake there. And so he brings in all his buddies. And when it's frozen, he goes around this lake with these motorcycles with studs in their tires. And he'll do that. And I go down there and
Oh,
video record them. I mean, they are flying. And
wow.
so um, he takes me on a ride with his ATV. You know, this is all country life around here, you know.
Yeah. No, my brother and says I grew up in Ohio in the township, and my brother built a house on the same road that my mom and dad's house was, and
Yeah,
they had him and my sister lived together, and they had a couple of ATVs, and they used to go out in them, and they had a couple of snowmobiles. And one time, one of the farmers asked them to help him herd his cattle back to the barn
sure.
with the snowmobiles. So yeah, it's quite amazing stuff. So I want to ask you a few questions first of all,
Oh,
and I
here, I
now
want to show you.
that
Can you see
you're
this
go ahead.
picture? Can you, does it looks in backwards? I don't know if you can see it or not.
Yeah, I can see it. 200 and it says 250 miles an hour, right? Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's Joe. He just bought this car. It does
Okay.
250, it does 250 miles an hour. It
What what is it? Camaro looks like a
a
Camaro.
Camaro. It is a Camaro, an
Okay.
older one. And my plumber
Wow.
had it in his garage. So,
I'll be darned.
so he
Jeez.
bought it from him. And the guy had it out to Salt Flats. And
Gee. Oh, really? Seriously, the salt flats. Wow.
yeah, so it's got it's got a roll bar in it. It's got all these monstrous tires on there, and he just rebuilt the engine. It was a
Mm,
400 cubic inch or 500 cubic inch,
mm.
and he's going to sell that at Road America for about
Huh.
170,000. Yeah, all of my
Oh,
neighbors here are real characters. Well, I could
wow.
tell you.
Okay.
So
Well,
yeah, that's why I put that plate on there.
now I
250.
want to repeat your email again. It's mylivinglegacy at earthlink.net.
Perfect. Yeah,
Okay. And then you have I just pulled up your YouTube channel. I went to Google and I typed Richard Liersch at Richard Liersch, and you've got 10 videos up here.
I might have
Did
a
you
few.
know? Yeah, that's good. And some of these are just like what you said, kind of these guys like us, these old timey guys who,
This man tossed a roll of
See if I can.
yeah, there's 10 in here.
toilet paper while flying. But the weirdness is
What is that?
Yeah,
Is that my YouTube or your phone?
that's my phone doing that by mistake here.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so folks, you can get to Richard's last name is spelled Liersch, Richard Liersch, and his YouTube channel is Richard Liersch at Richard Liersch. So anyway, you had said in a previous video that you're working on a 10-minute film. Are you working on other films as well, other shorts?
Um, I do have a couple other ones that I'm developing, but I can only do one at a time. That's the problem.
Okay,
You know,
give us that little teaser on one of the others and tell us
okay.
what level of development is it in.
It's this one is going to be, hang on, let's see if I can find
Just pick one.
one other second.
And we'll
I'm going to do
mhm.
I'm going back to my
Mm.
let's see here. All right. So this one is about it's a love story. And this one is about a young man
Okay. Now
who
you already have that story, My Angel in the Crowd. Is this
this is totally
kind of
different.
a spin-off of that or not?
No, not at all. This is about a young
Okay.
man who works in a large core. He's been picked on all his youth, his younger life, And
Say that.
so
Wait, I missed that sentence. Say it again.
this kid is probably, a lot of people have a problem with overweight. Well, this kid
Yeah, I
was,
do. I'm like 1,200 pounds. Yeah, so I'm fit.
I tipped that same scale. And anyway, he's very big. And
Okay.
and so it shows him coming down an alleyway
All right.
on a three-wheeler bike. You got to visualize this.
Yep.
And as he's going down this alley, he can see that his little tricycle has been bent up to no end because kids have picked on him. So
Oh,
he's going down the road like this. The camera is from above him, and then it's
right.
wheels, and it shows finally this big kid overlapping this tricycle. So
Of
this
course.
kid is
Yeah. Yeah.
this kid is he's pushed that bike to the limit.
How
And
old is he? How old is he?
I'd say he's about 4 years old, 5 years old.
Okay.
So in other words, he's been picked on. So this is
Mhm.
the beginning of the story. And the fellow I have in this one, in the story, is Danny DeVito.
And
But
Danny DeVito is in your movie.
he's who I imagine to be in the story.
Oh,
Okay.
I see. Okay.
Okay, kind of overweight. So at any rate, he gets
Hey, you
picked on.
buried the lead on that there.
I've probably done three other uh, stories along the lines of Danny DeVito because he is such a character to work with.
So they're patterned after him. They're inspired by him.
Yeah, he's inspired me. He had a movie called Matilda,
Okay.
and that was a story about he was a car salesman,
Okay.
just the most crooked car salesman you ever saw. And I was also, and and
Oh,
and Danny DeVito it's just a
I have
genius.
so much fun with this stuff.
I've patterned a couple of my films after him.
Okay.
To tell you the truth, now here's a story. I'm diverging all over the place here, but
Right. That's fine.
the people I am partnering with, they're
Now why
yes,
don't you back up the truck? Because the people watching this show don't know what we talked about.
oh yeah,
So you're saying, tell us all, just briefly tell us, you sold your living legacy
yeah. I'm selling
project to
a
some
company
guys
out in
down in Texas, right?
no, these guys are from Massachusetts,
Okay.
and they they are heavy hitters in the web development and also procuring good spots on the internet. And also, he's into a lot of other things. So I met him on Alignable, which you and I have.
Okay. Oh, good, good, good.
It's always been a nice format.
Yeah,
And
yeah, it
so,
does. I like alignable. Yeah.
what's happened is I'm partnering, not actually partnering. I'm affiliating with them. So they are getting my company. I've had it for about 14 years. It ended up as #1 on Google. It's still there.
Okay.
If you Google video life history, it shows up as #1 generically.
Oh, wait a minute. Google what phrase?
The video life history. Try that.
I'm going to keep talking while I
And
put this in. I got to put this in with your. Is it okay if I put this in with your other contact information
sure.
or
Oh
no?
yes. And if you use that, you'll see where it's positioned. Here, I'll try
Okay.
that
Go
right
ahead
now.
and tell us. So you partnered with these guys from Massachusetts.
Yeah, and so they saw the website, and he is into life stories, very big. He video recorded his mother and his family on video, and when he saw my website, he fell in love with it, and he thought this thing has a ton of potential.
Okay.
So let me see if I can get um, video life history for you here. All you do is Google it, and you ask video life history.
I've got it. I did Google video life history, and what came
Hmm.
up first was your website, which you said is
There,
going away at some point.
yeah, in the near future. But if you click on it right now, you'll see my website. It should be number
Yeah.
one. Does it show up
And
there
then
for you?
below that, farther down on page 1 of Google, it says videos, and then it starts to have different videos here.
Right.
I don't know that
So
they're your videos or not, but
no, they're not.
here's here's My Living Legacy interactive CD-ROM. Will walk you through steps. And is that you?
Let's see here. It says if you look up,
Amazon.com, My Living Legacy dash Family Life History.
no, it should see personal video, personal stories for generations to come. Should be number one.
No, I don't see it on my computer. Maybe it comes up early on yours because you go to that site a lot on your own personal computer.
So what do you have there? Does it say My Living Legacy?
Well, it pulled up your website, which I wish wouldn't disappear. Can you keep this website or not?
I don't know what they're going to do with that,
Oh,
but
they own it now.
they will own
That
it
was
within a
part
few
of
weeks.
part of the thing. Okay.
And because
All right. All right.
you know it sold around the world for a long time.
Yeah, no, I know you've been doing it, like you say, 14 years.
Yeah, so it's
The
time to
whole
let go and
thing.
see what they can do with it. It's just like
All
any
right.
business, you know, if you think
Yeah,
somebody else can do more, you know, better,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I understand.
you're letting
All
go of
right.
certain
So you
things.
were telling us about one of your next projects, right?
The next project I told you about, the 10-minute short, that one I've told you about.
Well, you just were telling us about one with a heavyset kid on a
Oh yeah, okay,
4-year-old kid on a tricycle.
yeah, and then it progresses to him uh, as he goes through life, getting picked on, you know,
Yeah.
various various ways that the kids in high school, grade school, and then finally he gets his first job, and that's
Okay.
where I don't want to give too much of the story away
Well,
here,
no, I hear you. Yeah.
but it shows how he, as he works in the company, he observes what people are doing uh, that are good or bad. He ends up as a maintenance man in the story.
Okay. Okay.
And so he's a mail carrier, and as he works through his way through the company, he sees people that are wasting time and also the energetic people. You know, you find that a lot in businesses these days.
Yeah. 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 Oh, yeah.
And it's company I,
Absolutely.
the company I chose was Northwestern Mutual that
Huh?
he
Because
worked for.
did you work for them for a while, or
Yes, I did. I worked for them.
I
As a
used
matter
to
of
be in
fact,
life insurance, but I was in a different company.
and yeah, and that's Northwestern Mutual saved my life, by the way. That was
All
quite a story.
right. Well, that sounds like a story for another day.
It is a long story, but it's you won't believe
Tune
that.
in for our 14-hour show where we talk about.
So, oh yeah, I was going to
Oh,
tell you I am into a new program right now. I am going to be video recording my entire life story, which
okay.
which will
That
go
will
me
be
through.
fascinating.
It goes back. I can remember all the way back to my age of 3, and
Can you really?
yeah, I
Seriously?
can. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Jeez, dude. That's
yeah,
wow. 3 years old.
yeah. I can remember that
Crazy. That's
because I
amazing.
have when you have certain signposts in your life that are,
Yeah.
you know, you just don't forget. I could
Yeah.
the first signpost I can remember is my mother was going to drop me out of a window, um, second story window, feet first,
Oh,
head
boy.
first. Yeah, and
Huh.
that's how the story opens up. Actually, it's and so I'm going to be relating a lot of it for my son, my grandson, my family, extended family, and people won't believe it.
I
I think the story I'm going to open up with is how. You ever hear of we have public broadcasting here in Wisconsin, PBS. You probably have it over there, California.
yeah.
And they have a show called Stories from the Stage. And that's about once a week where they have several people come up on stage and they tell an interesting story of their life, a segment.
Huh.
And that's how I'm going to open up my life story with the segment and how Elaine, her first car smash up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's quite amazing. And so that's in other words, life stories for the way I format it. You start off when you're a child, you format yourself through your life, but I want to get the audience involved.
Okay.
And what happens in this story is something that your audience would love to hear sometime.
Okay, well, good. Hopefully we'll be able to share more about it or whatever without, like you say, without giving the story away.
Well, this one I can give away. This one's and
Well,
everything.
you don't have to, but yeah, I hear you.
Because this one I'm not doing a movie about it, other than
Not yet, Richard. You've
No.
got your fingers in so many pies that I figure probably eventually you'll get around to doing it, or Tom Hanks will.
The
Tom
people that
Hanks
I'm
will
working
do it.
with, the people I'm working with out east, their best friend made several major movies in Hollywood. That's all I can say.
Okay. No, I
And I'm trying to work a deal with them so they will be able to read my story when it's done. And the author, the screenwriter of my story, emailed me about a week ago now, and he's going, oh, he just tore my whole story apart. I think I mentioned to you last time. He did not like the beginning of it because it was too much about the character, the young boy in the story. He's bringing the story around where the hero and his girlfriend meet, and how they meet in a very strange way.
Huh.
And so he is revamping the whole story his way. So he's actually the screenwriter. He's from Hollywood.
That's okay with you that he is doing that, right, or not?
It is, yes.
Okay.
I'm not a screenwriter, and this man, he's directing a play in New York right now. So in between writing writing my story at night, he's directing a play. So he's got some
Broadway or off Broadway or what?
It's off Broadway.
Off Broadway. Okay.
And he's a credible guy. And
all right, good.
And I like he's sent me a part of the story already that he's working on.
Yeah.
It's great.
Okay.
It really, when a screenwriter adapts your story, it starts going its own. It has a life of its own. It's not the way you wrote it.
I've heard that from a lot of people.
And I'm willing to accept that.
I don't doubt it. Huh?
When you have a professional doing it his way, and I wrote him back and told him, if you're doing a movie, a 90-minute movie, you've got to be able to put yourself into it the way you want. And that's what he's doing.
And
he's very personable, so we can work together on it. Because I believe that this thing is going to hit the screens someday.
Okay. No, I'm glad for that, and I like the fact that you're hopeful, and we never know. It might even be after we're both gone, but it's still, we just never know what's going to happen.
That's it. And life,
good thing can happen at any point. So,
and meeting people like you and I. How did we end up?
We're people, are we?
Yeah, we're not these. Yeah, we are real people now.
Let me ask.
We're not artificial intelligence.
Am I a person? Yes, you're a person. Okay.
I could get one. I could get one for you right now if you wanted me to get one. Just a minute.
I love stuffed animals. I really do. I have so much fun with these things. People, whatever they are. Well, that's very fascinating. We're kind of over time, actually. We went on too long, which I won't shoot myself in the foot over it, but can we do another show or would you rather not today?
My buddy would probably enjoy doing another show with you.
What is that? What do you mean? You want to, we could do that someday. Right? You have a buddy?
Right here.
Oh,
Here he is. Here he
oh
is.
wait,
Do you see him?
unbeknownst to you, I'm over here doing something on the computer. Oh, how cute.
Yeah.
That is cute. Oh my God.
You thought
He's
you had one on me. Well, here we are.
his name is Blue. What's your guy's name?
I think we'll
What's
call
your
him Gray, just for
Gray? Okay, well this one's Blue. And there he is. All
see.
right. Very
You thought
cool.
you had one on me.
Aw,
I
he's cute. We're gonna have to give him a play date.
I
We're gonna
think I'll
have to
put him in the
design a
movie.
play date here. Okay, we ought to stop because we're over time. All right, folks. Are we gonna do another show, Richard, or not? Or you
Yeah, come
wanna
on back. You want to do one more?
Okay, and I like I say, I will shut it down, wait 5 or 10 minutes and put it back up again.
Okay.
Folks, we love you. Thank you very much. This has been my dear friend Richard. Do something with your lighting if you get a chance.
You want more light?
Yeah, your lighting is kind of, maybe it's the sun going down or
It
something
is
over
going
there.
down.
Yeah, let's try to get some more lighting for the. Can you work on that between shows? I'm going to shut us down here. Oh, there you go. Let's see what we got. Yeah, that's okay. We wish I'd asked that earlier.
Professional lighting. Now I'm all washed out, but that's okay.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, try to. Can you get lighting from the sides
No.
or not? Yeah, that's better. No, that's better.
Am
That's
I
good.
pretty enough?
Yeah, leave it right there. All right, folks, we're out of here. We'll be back. We love you. Talk to you soon.
Thanks for your patience.
Feliz Navidad.